Black Wall Street is now online, baby. That's right. Visit the GW District. Shop the very best in men's and women's apparel and accessories, home decor, office supplies, books, pantry items, and so much more. The GW District is a retail marketplace of Black-owned products and media. We're both veteran and Black-owned, and we're bringing you the best online shopping experience with products made by small businesses. Come and experience the GW District difference today at shopgwdistrict.com. That's shopgwdistrict.com. The GW District, a retail marketplace of Black-owned products and media.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Check.
What's going on, buddy?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing good. A little tired. I had to work a double today on my vanilla job.
One of those days, huh?
Yeah, but hey, it is what it is. Sometimes you got to fight through tiredness, fatigue for your career to get things cracking. So
I feel it, bro. I feel it.
It is what it is. So how have you been, man? How's your week been?
Oh man, shit. Been shooting like crazy, man. Shit. So even though I'm doing this all, managing shit from 7,000 miles away, it's still stressful.
Yeah, I can feel you on that. So, what lanes did you work with, and what did you shoot? What did y'all shoot? Excuse me.
Well, these last recent weeks just been a bunch of shoots over in the Philippines, but Connor Cox, he shot one of his new models just yesterday, so I haven't got the files yet, but I know it's gonna be a good one. He always does really well. Word.
And I saw that you had unveiled your BBC.
Yeah, man. You remember? I was telling you, man. We show the brothers love out of Trike.
Yeah.
So yeah, he did, man. He's doing real good, bro. He's really throwing down. So everybody's really liking his content. He's really hitting it hard.
Yeah, I can believe it because I saw the video that he did. One of the videos that he did, I said, okay, I see you doing your thing. You doing your thing, brother. Yep. Hell yeah, most definitely.
So I got some, really. I think he's gonna do real well, and I got a lot of plans with him. So we're gonna see a lot of them, hopefully.
Okay, most definitely. So we gonna get into that. Let me do my particulars real quick.
Cool.
Bye. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Smokers Lounge here on Anchor, the perfect app for anyone who's trying to start their own podcast career. All you got to do is download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm and get yourself a profile. I'm your host, Cameron the Southern Champ. Find me everywhere with one link, allmylinks.com/pornrapstar. We have three wonderful sponsors to tell you about. The first one being the Facebook and LS community, lsworld.com. Number two is eroticismmagazine.com. Go there today and get yourself a monthly subscription, paperback or digital. And excitebunny.com. For you content creators, 90% profit on your payout. And for you, as well as if you need health care, they got you covered on that. Also, for you people that love to spend money, a new site that's way better than OnlyFans, navigates better than OnlyFans, and guess what? You can find all the little naughty taboo shit that you want because there's no restrictions up there. Content creators can put what they want. So you got another place for you to spend money. So go to excitebunny.com. Also, proud member of the GW District Black Podcasting Network. While you're there, get some shopping done from over 500 Black-owned retailers and shopgwdistrict.com. And check me out on SkyhawkAfterDarkTV.com. You can check out the podcast on my page or check it out via the radio station. So go to SkyhawkAfterDarkTV.com and catch that smoke. Now, I'm sitting here with the wonderful Mr. C's from Trike Patrol. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. How is everyone doing? Thank you again for having me back on your podcast, on your channel. I'm really excited to chop it up for the next little time that we got. So look forward to it, bro.
Most definitely. So to give everybody a backstory, he is a part of, if y'all need to go back and check out the interview, he is a part of a company that is the Brazer/Playboy of the Philippines when it comes to porn. And y'all are very well known and well respected in the porn community when it comes to the Philippines, what have you. And they shoot you might well say bilaterally, continentally, I guess, because they have shoots here in the United States as well as in the Philippines. So when y'all do shoots in the United States, who's the main producer and director over here?
Well, we don't really have so much of a director or whatnot. You know, we got one guy that does this thing. He'll shoot over the content over to my boss, let him know that he's trying to shoot someone, or you know, I'll just look around, do a little online shopping, see who's new. You know, I have some guys that I like to you know, set up shoots with. Jackie Knight, Connor Cox, those are two of them that I really like working with. So whenever I see somebody a new Filipina new to the industry, I always try to get them shot.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And who do the shooting over there in the Philippines?
We have a bunch of guys. You know, it's a bunch of average Joes. So anytime some dude think he could, you know, he could put together an episode, he's more than welcome. And we've had a couple of successful guys that were able to do it. So you know, I got my guys too that I'll hook up. You know, I got some recruiters. I got a couple cameramen. So it's all about putting A, B, and C together.
Okay, so basically, y'all just have a team, and y'all pick and choose who shoots what, depending upon whether they're in the Philippines or whether they're in the United States, correct?
Exactly.
Okay, most definitely. So now the BBC that you found, and what's his name?
He goes by Law.
Law. Okay.
Yep.
Where did y'all find him at?
Man, like a couple years ago, man, he reached out on Twitter. And, you know, okay. I get like, I swear to God, on that Twitter account, I get like every day. I mean, not every day, but you know, a couple every week. Dudes that are like, hey, you know, I'm trying to be on Trike Patrol. So it's kind of a game of like figuring out who's real. Cause I'll snoop around their you know, their Twitter account. I'll try to see who's real, who's not. And it's pretty much kind of a gamble to see who, you know, who's real. Cause so I decided to give him a chance, and it all worked out.
Word. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure you get helped by a bunch of dudes. So when y'all go through the process of picking talent, male talent to work with your girls, and we'll get to female talent, what criteria do you go by to pick the guys for y'all shoots?
Man, this is a really good question, man, because this is something I've been doing for a while, and it's kind of like, it depends. I'll you know, most of the time these guys won't have any samples or, you know, to send over any kind of content to see what they can do. So I remember in the beginning of my career, man, I had like a couple guys that were just bust. You know, they couldn't do it. They couldn't stay hard. They had small dicks. You know, they couldn't, all of the above. So I pretty much, what I do now is I'll talk to a guy for like a year, like no joke, and just kind of like get a feel for him, because you never know also if it's some kind of catfish account, you know, this or that. You know, some dude just trying to fuck around, jerking off to the fact that he's talking to the Trike Patrol. And I swear it happens, man. So it's kind of just of a gamble, you know, and it's always scary the first time when I'm finally going to tell the dude, all right, you on. So meet my team at this place at this time. And it's like, you know, and it's funny. So shoots are usually around the time that it's already nighttime here. So I'll fall asleep. And so many times, right when I wake up, I go for my phone. I open up, you know, Skype, WhatsApp, or whatever, wherever we're chatting. And it's like, I'm just having my fingers crossed. Like, I hope there's no bad news.
Yeah, I got you. I feel you on that. So why have y'all ever thought about reaching out to, especially when it came to the BBC side of things, established male talent? Or do y'all just prefer to work with new talent, basically making your own stars per se, versus going to get those that already someone's established?
Hey, if there's any established stars out there, white, black, purple, yellow, I don't care. If they could go to the Philippines, hey, you know, that's the thing. They got to go to the Philippines first, you know.
Oh, I get what you're saying. So basically, for them to shoot, how can I put this? Guys here, for them to get tested, they have to go. Get tested, not as in testing like TTS, but tested if they're worthy to. Basically, that goes to the Philippines. So y'all don't necessarily shoot them over here, or y'all wouldn't shoot them over here.
Well, the thing is, we can shoot them out here too. Like anybody could, like, well, like I mentioned, we got a couple guys that we already kind of established a relationship with and shoot for us out here. But if there's some dude that has an amateur talent that's not repped or isn't really known, if that dude could go bring her on board and do a shoot with her and submit the content, then we'll buy it pretty much, you know.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So basically, two ways that either y'all film it yourselves or y'all get it, someone submitted it, and if it's quality enough, then y'all pay them.
Exactly.
I see what you're saying. So it's not necessarily like, for example, like there might be a male talent. I throw out a name of a guy that I know, Armistice. He's talent tested, well-known male talent. He practically, if he wants to work with you, he would have to go to the Philippines. He could not just come to LA and shoot, correct?
Pretty much, yeah, because we already got the talents out here. It's not that hard to get content out here. You know, it's really easy, as you know. You just gotta, book the chick and have your dude. But in the Philippines, it's like it's there's a lot more value to shooters because there's not many out there, and not many that can actually do it.
Damn, I wish in my younger years I went to the Philippines, but because which is, I get what you're saying. So basically, it's if someone wanted to work with you, if that male talent wanted to work with you, it would be his best interest to go to the Philippines because it'll be easy for him to get shoots because there's not a lot of one black dudes out there for them to shoot with, two dudes that are capable enough to even do the shoots.
Yes, exactly.
So I get what you're saying, and then he kind of earns his way into LA per se.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. See, I just want to get things clarified. Cause I know dude like, why the fuck I gotta go way to goddamn Philippines to go shoot when I'm right here? And no, it's the process, dude. It's the process. Plus, you get to go take a trip to a new foreign country and fuck some foreign pussy.
Yep.
I mean, shit, and probably guaranteed out this motherfucker, especially male talents that I know because they are experienced and they've been through the wars per se, like myself, period. So now let's talk about the people that submit the content. What do you look for when they submit the content that makes you say, yeah, I pay for this shit?
All right, so of course quality. You got to have good quality. It has to be like at least in 1080. Good angles. So you gotta have some kind of tricycle ride. Patrolling, looking for the chick. You gotta have that. You gotta have the process of picking up the chick filmed. So from there you get to the room, record a little foreplay, fucking. I always say 6 to 8 angles, a little bit of POV, cum shot. I never ask for a specific kind of cum shot, whatever everybody's comfortable with, because I like to keep the natural flow of things. So of course, the cum shot and be able to submit documentation, the 2257 MRFs, all that good stuff. 2 IDs, and pretty much it.
So how much content do you turn down?
Let me tell you this.
I know you turn down a lot.
Not really, man. There's not much people just
then again, y'all really don't put out there that anybody can submit. It's kind of people that know your company that submits first. Y'all got it out there that if you submit, we'll pay for it type situation. Something like, what was it, Homegrown Amateurs, where they put out there that they wanted footage from amateur people. You know what I'm saying? Criteria, what have you. So their rate of probably turn out content is probably higher than y'all's because they put it out there. But back to my question, how much content do you turn away?
Not much, man. Not much. We don't really get that much submissions, to be honest. So, and it's funny because I'll be looking all the time, and I'll be like, who got the content? It's just it's there's not enough good quality content that's being shot in the Philippines.
Yeah, actually, and really, but have y'all ever thought about putting that out over here? Because you have Philippine, people over here and Filipino Americans and stuff of that nature. Have y'all ever thought about putting that out there over here, or is it y'all want it more of Philippine born than that of Americanized / Philippines?
Yeah, that's interesting that you brought that up. Pretty much what my boss told me. It's nice to have. It's okay to have U.S. based scenes here and there, but really what Trike Patrol is all about is Filipina shot porn in the Philippines. That's what made Trike Patrol great, and it's what really helps or what keeps Trike Patrol's value, because there's not many people that do it in the Philippines, and there's not many people that can do it, at a good quality.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's which I want you to speak to this so my fans can understand this and people that are in the business. Your boss wants to stick to the formula and stick to the brand.
Yes.
How important and how lucrative is sticking to the brand is versus you steering away from the brand?
Well, I think he's really put his foot down on really sticking to what made Trike Patrol great. I've made some offers, be like, hey, I was telling him like, hey, why don't we just like start taking all the kind of content that we can, as long as it's just as long as it's Filipina related or whatnot, have kind of its own category within the site. He's like, nah. it was like last month I brought this up too. It's funny that we're talking about this. He's really all about keeping what made Trike Patrol great. Because there's been a lot of sites that have died out. 15, 16 years ago there was probably like 10, 20 sites. And Trike Patrol was one of them. And, oh yeah, there was many sites, and of them all, you don't have many still alive.
From your eyesight, what made them die out, and what made Trike Patrol last?
Keeping up with the content, keeping the content rolling in. I think that's what kept Trike Patrol great and still alive. That's what it is. Because it's not easy, man. It's not easy getting content out there. It's a headache.
No, I can believe it because, one, the country itself, plus it's probably a very conservative country because most of the foreign countries are way more conservative than us.
Oh, yeah. They think they're conservative.
Because even from talking, one of our sponsors, the Racism Magazine, he works out of Mexico. So you can imagine the hell that he deals with when it comes to porn in Mexico.
Oh man, there's a lot of shit going on.
It's probably way worse in the Philippines because now you're dealing with cartels and all that shit.
Exactly. Yep.
So it's like, and then too, also that culture is about tradition.
Yeah. Yep.
So I think it's a combination of both. But I can see why he's not trying to change it because it's a Filipino-based company. You're showing off the country and you're showing off the women for the Philippines. And backdrop is very key, especially when you're trying to tell a story, because what the stories are being told, what have you. And it's just interesting because I'm just curious, like some of the guys, but the guys that submit as far as talent, do they do a good job, or how long the scenes be?
Well, that's the thing about the length of the scenes. I usually request when I deal with people, I usually request at least 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And really the fucking time on that's gonna be probably like 30 minutes. Because you're gonna have the trike ride and you're gonna have the little floor, have the all that good stuff.
Yeah. And two, it's also a good way to find the new hot guy. In some ways, because you'll see one that he did such a great job. Be like, yo, we want you to come back regularly. Period. Plus, it also gives you opportunity to outsource filming to where it's not so in-house. So, which is more expensive, outsourcing or shooting it yourself, or the company shooting it?
Well, it's so pretty much I work directly under the owner, right? So pretty much I'll be like, hey boss, we got the shoot going. I'll be like, all right, it's gonna cost this much, and he'll sometimes he'll shoot me the money, be like, here, go pay for it, or I'll get the content, send it over. I'll pay everyone out in the Philippines, on set, right after the shoot. They'll be paid out and all that, and I'll send over to my boss. He'll pay me, or so it's pretty much, it's not really, there's no really in-house shooting for Trike Patrol, to be honest. If that makes sense.
Damn. So let's get this straight. So y'all was giving love to the content creators in a way that America wasn't.
Pretty much, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, because basically y'all was using. It's like, put it this way, y'all was actually making a porn community without making a porn community. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense, and you're right. And I never really thought of it like that, but you're right. We're building a community. We're building, something great.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that if Trike was one of the first sites, then a lot of the sites that might have failed that came along came off the back of Trike. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's
Because
always
you
going to
probably
be some of
get
those
work with
shooters.
people.
Yeah.
So are there any new companies now that is competing? You competing against y'all out there in the Philippines?
Like friendly competition or direct
Yeah.
competition? None. I would say none.
So they ain't even know of. So y'all got it completely monopolized.
Let me say this. And I don't know.
I mean, so I mean, but go ahead.
So pretty much, I don't think anybody will pay any amateur couple, any other dude. I don't think anybody will pay anyone more than what we will pay. Pretty much, we pay top dollar for good content, because we know the struggles. We know how hard it could be to get it shot. We know how hard it is to deal with amateur Filipinas in the Philippines. So we will pay top. We will pay fairly, and we always do.
And plus, y'all have that reputation of paying fairly.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So now the other question is, have y'all ever thought about having American women film with Filipino men?
Like a white girl or a black girl or
white girl, black girl.
I know for sure I could write again. I don't know if you listened to my on the Trike Patrol podcast when I was with Jada Cruz. I was telling her that my boss doesn't like the word script. He hates that word.
Yeah.
So, but I could pretty much put a proposal to my boss, like, hey, we're gonna do this. Like, imagine just like what you said. Let's take this white girl or this black girl and go to the Philippines, and she's gonna hop on a trike and she's gonna fuck the first Filipino dude she sees. I mean, I think I get approved on that.
I think you will too, because I'm very surprised you haven't went that route. You feel me? Because see, some sites, like for example, some sites will only focus on BB dubs. Some sites will only focus on white women with black men. I figured that y'all site basically focuses on Filipino women for the most part. Even though, yes, you have Filipino men, but you also have a different, because now you have a black man, then you had a white dude. You feel what I'm coming from? But the concept was always a Filipino woman. And the question was, what I'm saying, which you kind of answered it, has your boss ever thought about flipping it to where it's a Filipino man? Period. Because sometimes it's like, put it this way. But one, has he ever thought about that?
Yeah, exactly. But I can tell you right now, the reason why it's probably hasn't happened is because I don't think there's any time there's been a girl, a white girl, black girl, Mexican girl that ever went to the Philippines looking. That's probably why. But if it ever came up, I'm sure we could get something going. But we've also had the tables turned where we had a Filipina hop in the trike and look for a dude. So we've done that, and I don't want to spoil any surprises, but I'm in the talks with this really popular content creator from out here, and she's in the Philippines right now. So I don't want to spoil any surprises, but hopefully the next time we talk, we can talk about it.
Oh, most definitely. So the scene with the black dude. So what, she on the trike or was she on the trike?
He was on the trike, and then they joined each other on the trike, I want to say.
Okay, then. So he was looking around for some Filipino pussy.
Yes. Yeah.
See. No. Okay. Yeah, cause I was like, you told me about it when I saw him. I said, okay, yeah, he finally gave it that BBC. So how have the fans reacted to him?
It's funny. I was talking to my boss about something a couple weeks ago. He was like, man, the fans are loving it, and I'm like, damn, really? And I'm like, so I logged into Trike Patrol and I checked out the comments. Dudes were like, the members were like, damn, he's the best fucker on here. Literally the fucker, they're like, you need to bring him back. I'm like, he's just, because the thing is, how many, okay, I'm going to tell you guys something I probably don't even want to say, but I shot myself, right? I was in LA and I came like in 2 minutes. It's not easy. And
no, it's not. It's not.
And I didn't have my Viagra on me, so I couldn't even. So it was a bad day.
I used to go before I even started using Blue Chew or the pills.
Yeah.
It was, and the only why I did that was so I wouldn't come as fast. Because it was like I got sick and tired of moving the cum shot to the end. You feel what I'm saying?
I got tired of editing. Yep.
Yeah, sometimes I just kept it in there, just had two. But period. But it is hard because you always got to keep it hard. And then even if you film yourself, even if you come quick, you got to get it back up.
Exactly.
And in some circles of Hollywood, you get what was called a white list, where producers wouldn't even fuck with you because you came fast.
Exactly. Yep.
So a lot has changed in the business. I swear it has. But no, I'm not surprised that they liked it because one, that probably was the first one that y'all have done. And the color contrast, dark versus light, you can't beat it. And plus,
exactly the whole color, yeah.
And how
stands
often
out.
do you see a black dude fuck a Filipino?
Exactly. I mean, we've had it on the site before, but not that many.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying. But it's still a rarity. You feel what I'm coming from?
It is.
Because it even in Hollywood, it's a rarity.
Well, I was gonna tell you that there's some kind, in my opinion, there's some kind of discrimination, or there's some kind of companies holding back from letting the black dude, perform and hop on.
But see, I'm the reason why, and I keep saying this. A lot of porn is owned by dudes in their 50s and 60s that's still stuck in the 1980s.
I wish I could tell you about the 1980s, bro.
It like, put it this way. Everything was separated. The only reason why we even have interracial, because interracial makes too much fucking money. Because to keep it 100, interracial was, like I said, I don't know. How old are you, brother?
I'm 32. Just turned 32 yesterday.
See, that's what I'm saying. So it like, put it this way. This tell me something. Was you in the days of the brown cable box?
Brown cable box. Shit. Are we talking about the? No. Yeah.
You would be like, yeah. Was you in the days of Cinemax After Dark?
Was that the where we had to jerk off to like if you'd be lucky to see a titty, right? At like on HBO.
No, see, there you go. That tells you something. See, okay, then that tells you something. So you was damn near in the CD days, not VHS. You was in the DVD.
We had to rewind the the porn to where when your dad got back home, it's like you had to make sure.
Yeah.
Fuck with that.
Yeah, you're like, I gotta make sure put it right where it was there. Right where she was about to, where he was about to bust. Yeah. Okay.
Just like, make sure you leave that shit where you found it.
Yeah. And my dad still knew. I know you been using my shit, boy.
Like, boy, you better stop touching my shit.
But I'm jerking off so goddamn much, boy. But no, because like I said, you didn't see a lot of Filipina or Asian or oriented women in porn.
A lot, no.
You did a lot. You really, it like this. You see black, you see white. You'll see Hispanic, but you won't see Arab, and you won't see Asian.
Oh, for sure, not the Arab back in the days, because we already know why, Yeah.
So with that, on top of that, a lot of these companies don't shoot Asian descent talent. They might shoot them if they mixed. They might shoot them if they can look another ethnicity, but not Asian descent. You feel what I'm coming from? Period. Like if I saw any Japanese porn, it was from Japan.
Yep. Exactly. You're right, bro. When you say Asian porn, you think of Japanese porn, right? That's how it is.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, this Japanese porn is not that great.
Well, if it's censored, it's not that great.
Shit. Now some of the ones I see that won't. You know what I'm saying? I see some ones that won't censor. It might. Trust me, the average of good porn versus bad porn from Japan is more on the bad side.
Right, because they got so much of it. I mean, they got a lot of content, in that country.
Yeah,
man.
I thought we were some horny fuckers. They beat us out by a landslide.
Oh, they be having like big ass orgies like you ain't never seen, bro. Shit, I'm like, man, I need to go hit up Tokyo one day.
I'm saying, I been want to go to Tokyo, goddamn it. I want to Tokyo drift out this motherfucker. They do it. But shoot, but you didn't see a lot of them in whether they were in black porn, whether they were in white porn. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So actually, I ain't started seeing Asian girls till probably about the late 90s, early 2000s.
Asian beavers, my favorite all time.
Yeah, period. So because of that rarity, now you definitely ain't gonna see you ain't gonna see black people with them too tough because they barely shoot them. Because money interracial, and I keep saying this, is a white woman with a black man. It's even funny. They don't want to see a black woman with a white man. They want to see a black man with a white woman. That's it.
Yep. You are right.
When they see this big black ass dude fucking the shit out of this Filipino, it's gonna make money. They're gonna want to see more of it.
That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, my boss never really gave me that intel on that because I'm sure he sees the stats, but I know it's doing really good. So
because that right. The thing that I tell people is that you have to pay attention to the numbers to a certain extent in this business, so you know what to give to people.
Yeah, you're right. Yep, you can't and you can't be all over with the niches and the kind of categories of what you're trying to. You got to kind of like stick to what's good. Watch, like you said, watch the numbers.
Yeah, because it's like I tell anyone to stick to your brand. You might expand your brand, but stick to your brand. You feel what I'm saying? For example, y'all expanded your brand by adding a black man. Feel me? Y'all might extend your brand to add I don't know.
We did a cuckold scene for the first time.
There you go. that's expanding your brand.
Exactly.
But your brand is Filipino women getting fucked and doing freaky shit in the Philippines.
Exactly. Yep. I think that's what it comes down to. That's what the members are looking for. I mean, they're gonna like the intro. They're gonna like the storyline. I mean, they're gonna like reading the description of what's going on. But at the end of the day, they just want to see the fucking,
Mm-hmm. So do y'all have contracts for girls? Because some companies have girls on the contract. Some companies, do it just straight for hire. Some girls, some companies do what is called bulk rate. I keep it real on my show, brother.
No, we just do pay per scene. That's it.
Okay, no doubt. And had y'all ever thought about contracting girls or having girls that's on the contract?
Well, here's the thing.
Well, your boss anyway.
Well, in my opinion, I think I'll speak for him a little bit. One, you just can't bring a girl back 10 times on Trike Patrol, in my opinion.
True.
After a while, people are gonna be like, "Damn, where's all the new stuff?" Second, is these aren't porn stars. A lot of them want to be, but then they're gonna realize one day that they don't want to do it no more. And then at the same time, like I was told the very first day I got into this, there's no putting the genie back in the bottle. What you did is done. Sad to say,
Yeah. So because I'm gonna ask you this. All right. Be it that y'all get girls. Okay, then what's the percentage of girls that do this actually turn it into a career versus the girls that do it and they out one and done?
5, 7, 8%. And I'll tell you this, bro. I'll tell you this, man. I've always said this from the very beginning. When you think this chick woke up one day in the Philippines wanting to become a porn star all on her own, just when it doesn't happen. And there was one time I thought this chick was really doing this because she wanted to. She woke up one day and said, "I want to be a porn star." But no, there's always going to be a dude behind it. There's going to be some boyfriend or whatever. There's going to be some dude introducing her to the content creation of
so basically y'all got low-key pimping going over there.
That shit, that's on them. They bring
money, hope.
Yeah, that's probably what their boyfriends are doing. But they reach out to us. They email us, be like, hey, pretending to be the girl. Hey, hello. I want to become a porn star. I'm like, oh shit. Hey, first of all, I know Filipinos don't talk like that. First of all, I'll look at the email, I'll look at the message, I'll be like, nah, this ain't a girl. This is some dude. And it's like that all the time. I'll tell you, there's never been a girl that really just was really talking to me directly.
I'm gonna ask you this: is it because of the culture?
Yeah, because
is it because the culture is just the way that they're raised? Because it's kind of like crazy that, be it that okay, you might, because I tell you, y'all shoot a lot, or it's a nice frequency of scenes being shot and being passed around.
Yeah.
So, I would think that at least some of them, and not most of them, once they get that money and they start getting attention, that let me do OnlyFans, or let me try to do this professionally, or let me see if I can shoot with them again, or you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've tried to put some on, but some of them just don't fucking listen. They're I mean, the communication.
Well, that's most women, but that don't matter what fucking ethnicity they are. That's just most women.
It's just the women. I feel it, bro. I feel it. And it's even harder when they're 7,000 miles away, right? It's kind of like, damn, like I told you, come on, just take some fucking selfies. And if you want, you can send it to me directly, on Skype or whatever, and I'll do all the uploading. But no, they can't even do that.
You see. Yeah, because that's just funny. It's just funny, man. I can imagine she didn't even know he emailed you.
Exactly.
He and he came back and told her, like, yeah, you doing a porn scene tomorrow.
I'm telling you, bro, it's happened a couple times where I'm like, all right, this ain't no chick that I'm talking to. It's like I'm over here sending dick pics and shit. I'm just playing. Yeah. I'm over here sending dick pics to dudes and shit. But I get those all the time on Twitter. Dudes be thinking fucking, for some reason, dudes on Twitter thinking, they be thinking that it's some chick that's handling that account, and it's not. So I gotta wake up every day to like 10 dick pics in the inbox. I'm like, damn, dick pic number 1, dick pic number 2.
No, I'm saying because y'all got a female picture up there. they not realizing it's a company. You don't know who you talking to.
But I would think that before,
they just horny and shit.
But before sending a dick pic, right? I mean, I'm not just gonna go to some page and start sending my dick pic. I'm gonna at least check it out and see, kind of get an idea who it is. But I guess that's not the case for a lot of folks, because I'm over here again. I can open the Twitter account right now, and I'm looking at fucking 20 dick pics right here in my fucking face.
Oh God!
I be having games. I be like rating them sometimes when I'm hella bored because I got so many of them. It's like fuck, All right, here's a 2, here's a 3, here's a 4.
Oh my God!
I'm fucking around, bro. But we really do get a lot of dick pics on that fucking profile, though. It ain't
even funny. That's like Brazer. You send a dick picture to Brazer. That dude is not a woman that runs
man,
that
I can imagine how many dick pics they get on their fucking Twitter.
Oh my God! You got to be a complete idiot to send a dick pic to Trike Control. I'm sorry. I have no respect. You are the lowest of low stupidity. You on the totem pole. You below retarded. Like, even a retarded person would figure out, no, I'm not sending a dick pic. That might be a man.
Oh, fuck. I can't breathe.
Oh, man. I swear, that's rich. But ooh, so now I'm seeing that you podcast. So tell me how it feels to be a podcaster on top of everything that you're doing.
Oh man, again, thanks to Lily, thanks to your, to you, to yourself. It's like, it really helped me get out of my shell and kind of like, because I always wanted to do it, but it was all about taking that first step. And when I saw Lily throw up something on XBiz and I responded to her, she was like, hell yeah, come on, So we did an episode. She was like, it did real well. But I'm sure I listened to it the other day again, the one with Lily. I sounded hella dumb. I was hella shy and shit. It's like, but now, as my boss even said after listening to 1, 2, 3, and 4, he's like, every time he listens to the new one, it's like way better, way better. So I'm starting to get the real feel for it. And
so what made you decide to do a podcast?
To be honest, kind of just to offer make myself more valuable to Trike Patrol. Because I've always wanted to, to like just work for them. And I've worked so hard for these last 5 years to gain the respect, to gain the trust. And I think it's done its part, I still wake up every day like, oh my God, this is what I always wanted to do since I was 4 years old. No, I'm just playing, but I'm happy to work for them,
Yeah, because with the podcast, when you're interviewing the models, so they get to hear the behind the scenes of some of the models. And also behind the scenes of a company, because it seems like people nowadays are more interested in knowing what we do and how we do it.
I agree.
And that's part of the reason why these podcasts are very important. So tell everybody what you talk about on your podcast.
So pretty much my main goal was to always bring a model on and we could talk, and I finally did that with Jada Cruz. So, I mean, damn, that one was fucking awesome because we're both Filipino Americans. So we were raised kind of in the same kind of, household to where we had immigrant Filipino parents or whatnot. And so the culture side of things, we had a lot of things we were just kind of laughing at. She was talking about how, like when us Filipino Americans get in trouble, they're like, we're going to send you to the Philippines. That's what our parents would always say. Jada's like, no, I don't want to go. And I'm over here like 14-year-old, like, fucking send me, fucking send me. I wanted to get sent, but a lot of us out here, that's kind of what our parents do to scare us, like, we're going to send you to the fucking Philippines. And like 99.9% of the kids be like, no, don't do it. And I was that 0.01. I said, fucking do it then. And they fucking did.
Oh, man. Shoot, yeah, I know this much. And where your podcast is on Spotify?
Yeah, everywhere? Spotify, Anchor.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm sorry, podcast is therapeutic. I love it.
Yeah,
I was dog-tired and my energy done picked up. I'm talking to you, and I got another podcast I got to do. I got to do my wrestling podcast next. So. Yeah, I stay, because it's crazy when I sit back and I look at my schedule. It's like every day I at least have 1 to 2 interviews or episodes that I'm recording.
Yeah.
That's why people don't realize. It's like, I hate that when someone asks me, well, have my interview dropped? Yeah, when my interview dropped, I'd be like, I hate to have to keep people. It's going to be a drop. It's going to be this summer. You know how many interviews I do in the 10 week? You know how many interviews I did before you? And I still haven't done a full count, but I think I'm about close to 200.
Woo, man.
I think I am. I haven't done a count yet.
Yeah.
200. It ain't even been 2 years.
Yeah, but you're doing good, bro. You got the voice for it. You got the energy, and it's you're really fun to listen to. You're more fun to talk to. I love chopping it up with you because it's just a good time.
Yeah, I enjoy talking to you too, bro. You had to come back for sure.
You
had to come back. So so tell everybody where they can find Trike Patrol and see all this good content.
All right, TrikePatrol.com. Hit it up, check it out. Also Twitter. Trike Patrol _GT. We also got a merch store, TrikePatrol.store. Don't forget to check out the newly launched podcast, Anchor, Spotify, Trike Patrol News, and check it out.
Yeah, I might get you on here with one of your models, especially if Jada Cruz wanted to come up here.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she's down. She hella cool.
Because she is shot for y'all, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then see, I'd love to get the perspective of her perspective of working with the legendary Trike Patrol. You feel me?
There you go. And I was also telling Lily we gotta have some kind of threesome, but then I don't know how we're gonna do that. We're all gonna be yelling at the mic at the same time.
I love it. Yeah, I got to get with Lily too, cause shoot, man, I haven't even had her on the show this year.
Yeah, she's hella cool.
She's my pod mom. She's my pod mommy. She's my mentor and mentee, and that's my homie, yo. I love her to death.
She hella cool.
Yeah. So people, you know how we end this all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience? You didn't learn anything. Smoke this over. Thank you for coming, bro.
All right, thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Take care.
Hey, how you doing? Let me tell you about a great deal. Why don't you come on over to the Premium Smoke Room? There ain't no smoke like Premium Smoke. I'm talking about 4 premium podcasts. I'm talking about Miss Spit Queen and the Porn Rap Star. I'm talking about Pilgrim on Wrestling. I'm talking about Causing Havoc with Princess Havoc, as well as the Reed Daily Report. Oh, I'm sorry, 5 STO Dark. Plus also extra premium episodes for some of the hottest ladies and gents in the business of porn. And all this for $4.99 a month. I'm talking about 5 to 6 extra episodes a week on top of the free shit that you get. So do the math. Great deal. Only on Spotify, only on Anchor. Come check me out. Come catch this premium smoke.